Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot, Your Love Story, for the month of October 2018, and this is for you coming from Taurus. So the first card that I pull will be to do with your first 15 days of October, and I'm going to tackle the area of your romance for you. It's a card of give and take, to be flexible, to be supportive, to be appreciative, and you will be lifted higher and higher and higher. It's a card of delay, so there's some kind of delay happening to you in your love story. So in your romance, if you find a new romance, you may see that the outcome of it may be delayed due to a complication. If you have an ongoing romance, you'll find that decision making won't happen, and so you may be frustrated as to why your romance partner can't make an important decision. Tell yourself it's a time where you have to wait and be patient, and things will work out slowly. The next card I pulled for the first 15 days of October will have to do with your marriage areas. A new problem is growing, it says. A new problem is growing. You can resolve it. I see no breakups. I see no severe troubles. But I see a new problem coming out of somewhere. And so be aware. Is it because of you that this new problem is coming out? Is it because of your marriage partner is coming up? Because it's going to affect many areas, including your family as well. So tell yourself that be aware and be careful. As I said, it's not going to the point of breaking up. It just shows awareness that a problem has come into your life in this first 15 days where your marriage is concerned. Identify it quickly and handle it, and that'll be good. Now, I'm going to talk to you now about your family area, general family area. The news is very clear. Don't involve siblings or parents or anybody or relatives to try and solve problems. They will only get worse. This is a card that says what you tell people travels all over the place and is exposed, and you don't want to do that. So keep your problems or keep your differences or keep your looking for solutions between you and your romance partner or your marriage partner. Now I'm going to go to your sexual energy. Your sexual energy for the whole month of October. Now, sexual energy is very important. It involves emotions. It involves your mentalness, your emotionalness. It's a very, very personal thing, of course. And if it's your romance, if it's your marriage, where you have a regular partner, it becomes even more important for you. And so let's see what happens regarding your sexual energy. When will it be up? When it will be down? Now, this is a card of downness, so it's all down energy. So I would say be careful on the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th, when for some reason or another you are very unhappy. And so your sexual energy may do nothing for you, or it may go into a very aggressive mode. It can go either way. So you have to be very careful and control your sexual energy on the 9th, 18th, and 27th, because there is anger from this card, and there is also a danger of wanting to put somebody down in terms of respect as well. So be careful there. Now I'm going to talk to you about your romance for the last 15 days of October. And let's see what your card says for you coming from Taurus. And my, it's a terrible card. Look at you, handicapped, and your legs and your feet are all tied, nowhere to go, nowhere to find solutions. Well, I'm over-dramatizing it, but I want to get the point across that it's going to be a very, very difficult last 15 days for you coming from Taurus, last 15 days of October. And I see aggression from you and others. I see solutions not there, and I see differences coming a lot. So it's you who is listening to me. And so you got to back off and not create problems. Don't bring new issues out into the open. Save them all to be discussed for another period of time. Because if you bring all this up, you are only attacking yourself in many ways. So watch out that the last 15 days where romance is concerned is very, very bad. And if you find a new romance, I would say that be very careful. It's going to come with a lot of problems. Let me talk about your marriage for the last 15 days. It's a much better card. I'm not saying there won't be problems, but they can be controlled. So something that's ongoing, and long term can be controlled better than if something comes on a temporary basis, like a romance or a new romance or an existing romance which is never permanent yet. It's a marriage that becomes a permanent in a way. So it's a card that says you cannot find solutions, so don't be stubborn, don't be pushy. Let the 15 days just pass gently. And if you do it everything gently, you will be able to control the situation of your marriage. Let's talk of your family areas for the last 15 days. That includes your parents, your siblings, brothers, sisters, uncles, aunties. And, it's exactly the same card which I pulled that talks about your marriage. So I would say definitely you do not want to contact or ask advice or talk about your differences with your marriage partner or romance partner to your siblings, your parents or your uncles and aunties. Don't do that or you'll be very handicapped about it. So that's very clear. Now I want to talk to you, Taurus, about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. And you coming from Taurus, I'm going to choose your lucky dates for the month of October. It's a lovely card, and it says your lucky dates are going to make you very happy in many ways, and they are the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, and the 29th. You're going to be oh so lucky about everything that you do on the 2nd, 11th, 20th, or 29th, all the bonding with your loved ones, romance or marriage people, and looking for or hunting for the new romance, 2nd, 11th, 20th, 29th is going to feed you something very interesting. So bookmark these dates and go for it. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages for you in Taurus. Well, your lucky ages for you in Taurus are, if you happen to be the age of 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or 65 or 74, you're going to be one very lucky person, whether romance, whether marriage, whether family, whether anything. So you are going to be getting the best of your life in the area of love, romance and marriage in the month of October. Now if you are not of these ages, don't panic. You'll need to come and see me for a personal consultation of 90 minutes. We can do it on Skype, we can do it on Facebook Messenger, we can do it on WhatsApp. And that will cost you USD 50. I'll talk to you more about it later. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky colors for you coming from Taurus. Well, it means light purple. That's what I'm going for. There's light purple, there's brown here. I'm going to choose light purple for you, not dark purple, but light purple. Light purple is more manageable than dark purple because dark purple has roots and gets very solidly rooted, makes you stubborn and makes you all that. So I would say choose light purple and you'll do much better in the month of October. Excuse me. And now I'm going to go into the area of which zodiac sign might produce problems for you in the month of October. For you coming from Taurus. And I would, for the month of October, worry that somebody from Aquarius is going to produce plenty of difficulties for you. So if your marriage partner is from Aquarius, your romance partner from Aquarius, or the newfound romance comes from Aquarius, all of your parents or siblings are all from Aquarius, any of them, tell yourself that spells trouble. Don't want to share your personal secrets to these people. Things are going to go very wrong, and be very careful how you deal with anybody coming from Aquarius. There can be trouble coming. And now, who can you be attracted to in the month of October especially? And it's from Leo. So you're going to be attracted to somebody on Leo. Somebody from Leo may be attracted to you, whether you are single, whether you have a romance, whether you have a marriage. And so somebody from Leo wants to give you some kind of help and happiness, I would say. It's a positive card. So if you need some support, that somebody from Leo would be good for you. And if you're a romance partner, existing one, or your new romance partner that you find, or your marriage partner happens to come from Leo, that's a very good sign for you. That's just for this period of time in the month of October. You can talk to them and things can be nicely finalized. Now I want to talk to you about, if I haven't, about your sexual energy. If I have, well, I'm going to repeat it. Now your sexual energy for you coming from Taurus, I think I've done it, but I'll do it once more. Well, it's not a very good card to start with. And it says your sexual energy in the month of October is going to be very low. Either you're very unhappy with your partner, marriage, or your romance partner, or there are differences a lot. So you cannot impose yourself on anybody, and you got to live with it in the month of October. And tell yourself the way to get around it would be to show plenty of support and appreciation. And that might make things better for you and arouse the passion either in you or from your love partner. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And in this 90 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about your next 7, 8 or 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. I'll even face read you. I might use Kabbalistic tarot cards if I need an answer from them. And that will cost you USD 50. I will give you a lot of information, your personal lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and palms. I'll give you a lot of information about your lucky directions, your lucky gemstones, your lucky colors, your lucky days, and your personal lucky numbers, lottery numbers. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me a message, send me an email, and I'll come back to you and let's get this 90 minutes for USD 50 going as soon as possible so that you will be in full control of your next 7, 8 or 9 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.